painting day because I want to talk to you about something that I think you're going to find really exciting, and it's my up-and-coming exhibition at the Bare Steps Art Gallery in Shrewsbury. It's from the 3rd to the 14th of March this year, and the exhibition is called Ethereal Encounters, and I'm exhibiting with 2 other artists, Sue and Debs, and we are bringing our take on experiencing the magic of nature. So I'm a pagan, I'm quite proud to say that I am, and it comes from a background of really loving nature and the planet that we're on, and wanting to really try and do my bit to leave the planet in a better place than I joined it. And you know, I try lots of different things. I'm an avid recycler, much to my husband's annoyance, who gets told off if he hasn't segregated correctly. I've taken part in, and I'm working on, a biodiversity area with a company, and we're developing a field at the front of the factory, and we're growing wildflowers and planting trees and really kind of rewilding the area and monitoring the biodiversity as it hopefully improves as the flowers grow and the trees grow. It's like my ambition. If I could earn loads and loads of money, I would spend it on a rewilding project to bring back those wild spaces in nature. And I just find that everywhere feels so chaotic all of the time. There's people everywhere and noise and things to do. And when I'm in nature, usually, you know, when my husband and I are camping somewhere, that's when I feel at complete peace, because I can hear the birds and see the trees moving in the breeze. And to me, that is true magic. So this exhibition is an advancement of my love of the magic of nature and how much joy it brings me. But it's also an escape for me. My art and my nature-based art is an escape. And I like to say it's a way of giving you a portal in your home to take you from the mundane to the magical. So without further ado, let me show you an example of some of the pieces that I'm going to be bringing with me, and you'll have the chance to see and purchase too. So first of all, there's these pieces of artwork. So these are created from found objects. For example, the antlers in here are made from old garden wire. I've used a special fabric hardener to create a covering over the antlers, and I've then used clay. And this is a conker that I collected in 2024. So it's an 2024 autumn harvest. And I just used like stones out of the garden and old clothing to create these pieces. And there's quite a few of these sculptures, similar designs but different themes. So these have been very popular at festivals, and I really do enjoy making these. Then on the sustainability theme, because I like to use as much reclaimed and sustainable materials in my artwork as I can. And these pieces are made from reclaimed tiles, so the end of somebody's DIY project. And I sculpt onto the front of them in clay, hardened fabric, and some other secret materials, including my special Medusa powder. I'm not going to tell you what it is, it's a secret. And then I paint over the top. This one is embellished with gold leaf, and then I add a resin glaze over the top to make them beautiful and shiny. So this one is summer, as you can see by the little sunflower, and he will be available to see at the gallery. Then I'm going to turn around and get some more selection from the back here. So, yes, you have to see this. So this is one of my favourite one of my favourite Harry Potter inspired frames. It's like, it's got a wizard at the top and he's with a wand and lots of different bits and pieces, parchment and scrolls and a mirror and potion bottles and a measuring what do you call them, cylinder for dispensing potion materials. And there's the wand attached to it and a few more embellishments at the top. And this frame, I feel like one of the moving portraits in Harry Potter. This frame is called the Wand Maker's Workshop, and I'm working on a painting that goes with it. I can fetch it out from down here on the floor. This is the painting that I'm working on that will go inside the frame. So it's quite an exciting piece. Lots of potion bottles in the foreground and lots of storage at the back, books where the wand maker would need to look up how to make each different type of wand, and a door at the back. It's going into a secret place and a little cabinet and test tubes, and it really brings out the scientist in me. So I studied science, chemistry and biology, and for me chemistry is the potions in Harry Potter. It's mixing things up in a cauldron, and then biology would have been, say, herbology. I think I would have been a very good student at Hogwarts. I definitely was Hermione Granger. I had to be perfect at all of my studies, and I didn't feel as if I'd succeeded unless I got top grades in everything. And that wasn't always a good thing, because it made me really quite stressed out, if I'm honest. So now I don't go for perfection, I go for magic. I'm looking for magic. So when I put these two pieces together, it's not finished yet, but when I put them together, it's exciting, isn't it? I can't wait to finish it. Even if no one else is excited about this, I really am. So I sort of think that's all that matters sometimes. Gainfully employed in the studio. Then I've got these pieces. So again, more reclaimed tiles and stones out the garden. Sorry, husband, they were on the floor, so they weren't part of anything decorative. And I clean everything up, and then I use fabric and clay to make the sort of the soil and the rocks part in the front. And then I've attached the stones, painted it, and then covered it in this beautiful glaze, and it really gives them a beautiful sheen. They're just a lovely piece to have, something really different, really, to have on your wall. Quite special pieces. And if I can get that one down, let me show you. This is autumn, one of my favourite season. I think probably my favourite season. This is autumn. So again, it is on a reclaimed tile, and I have embellished it with harvested conkers and acorns that I've collected on my runs, and then I sculpt the face and the clothing around it from reclaimed fabric, paint it with these beautiful coppery metallic-y colours, and then coat it in resin, and it really catches the light. It truly are magical pieces, these are. Then I'll just show you one more of these. So this one's spring. So he's a younger face because he's spring, and he's got daffodils at his feet and beautiful golden swirls and little marigolds to show the start of spring. And I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to the first snowdrops coming through, because the first snowdrops, to me, it's like you can breathe a sigh of relief and think, oh, it's coming, spring is coming. We can get out of this this wintry mess where everything just feels cold and dirty and horrible. The only good thing, well, one of the best things actually about winter is the log burner. And that reminds me, don't forget to join me by the fireside, Friday at the fireside tomorrow, where I go back to the fire and give you a little bit of an update on what's been going on. Then, my signature piece is this piece here. And if I can stand firm back so I can show you the majority of it. It's quite a tall piece, featuring a lovely golden moon and this lovely barn owl there with the trees catching the moonlight. And then at the bottom, if I can show you the bottom parts of it without hitting the painting on the ceiling, there's a little boat there, and then walking off, there's a figure. Can you see, if I can try and point to it, there, the figure holding a little lantern, walking off and up the cliffs, up towards the woodland. So that's my signature piece. Really running out of room to do it. Really running out of room. And then there'll also be paintings for sale. So I'll have some original watercolours and mixed media pieces set in white mounted frames and backed with grey board and covered in cellophane, so that they're a lovely, affordable piece of original artwork that people can just take home with them. And then there'll be some of my original oils. This piece isn't finished yet. Again, I'm all work in progress here. And this is going to be the background for my painting. Well, it is my painting called The Owlery. In Harry Potter, we never really see the owlery, I don't think, and see all the birds roosting and waiting until they're going to be called next to take a letter or to collect a letter. And this is going to be my take on the owlery. So I've got to add a few more branches to this tree. I don't know if trees would grow up into a castle area, but I'm guessing this bit would be open for the birds to get in and out. So there'll be a tree, more tree here for the birds to perch on. And then this window here, the owls enter and exit from this window. So a beautiful shaft of light catching everything here, and then a passageway into the castle, and then some mysterious steps going down, who knows where they go. And on this wall I'm going to paint a couple of lanterns to cast a nice light and a glow. So that's going to be the owlery. Now I'm making one of my sculptural frames to go with it. It really is work in progress at the minute. Let me see if I can grab it. Bear with me. So this is a totally reclaimed materials piece. So I bought a very basic frame here. That's the only thing I've had to purchase, just because it is a lot easier to build up on top of this. And then I've used, I wonder if you can guess what's underneath here actually. I've used watercolour paper under here to make the turret shape, and I've used paintings that I don't like that went wrong, and rather than get rid of them, I create the turrets with this. This is baking foil, but it's not fresh baking foil. No, it's reclaimed baking foil. For any time I've cooked, I keep the baking foil, wash it with a bit of fairy liquid, let it dry, and well, hey, we have the armature perfect for my clay that I'll apply over the top. And then at the bottom, I've stuck various different bits and pieces on to the frame. So branches for the owls to perch on. And then on this side, a taller turret compared to that side. So this one's going to have crenellations around it, you know, the bits that stick up. And then that one's a slightly taller one. And this is going to have, when this is finished, this is going to have this painting in it, if I can do it without my fingers in the way. Of course, it's all got to be painted, but you can see how it all starts to fit together. So, really excited about these pieces. And last but not least, still further work to do on this piece, but again, all made with reclaimed pieces. And this will be a bit of a witch's cabin, kind of crickety chimney. I might even paint these windows and paint some like lights inside, so it looks like somebody's in there. Not sure yet how it's all going to go, but so that's just my brief introduction to my exhibition at the Bare Steps Gallery in Shrewsbury from the 3rd until the 14th of March. And on the 8th of March, we're doing a Meet the Artists Day. So if you come to the gallery on that day, you'll be able to meet us. We'll all be there and we can talk to you about the artwork. And there'll be workshops and little have-a-go sessions. And I'll be demonstrating as well. And you can come and join me in making a painting. I'm going to do a big canvas, a bit like this one behind me. I'm going to paint the Forbidden Forest on the canvas. And then anybody that wants to add, say, an owl or a werewolf or a wolf or a dragon, you can come in and say, oh, can you add a dragon or add in this? And I'm going to paint it in. So the more people that come and ask for little things Harry Potter-esque to be added in, the more complicated the painting will be, but it will be like a collaboration of the people of Shrewsbury that have come to the gallery. So you'll hear me going on and on about this for quite a while until the actual event. And if you go to the Labyrinth shop, which is just around the corner in Grip Lane, the Harry Potter shop, it's where he sells all of the Harry Potter merchandise. If you go into that shop, you can pick up one of my leaflets and bring it to the gallery and get 10% off any piece of my artwork. So lovely to see you all, and I hope that you do come to the exhibition because it's going to be magical. I'll be communicating lots about it, so you won't miss out. And that's all for now. So Dead Quick Live. Tomorrow I'm going to be adding owls to the owlery. And the very first person that commented was Michelle, and she wanted a spectacled owl to be added first. So I asked people what owls they wanted adding into the owlery, and she commented first, spectacled owl. The spectacled owl has got, you'll have to look it up, you've got to Google it. It's got like round markings on its face. So it looks like it's wearing a pair of spectacles, and it's her favourite owl. So yeah, spectacled owl is going on the owlery painting tomorrow. So do join me live for that, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.